Hey, check the trades. Foreign Ration Friday. It's the country everybody's doing. Lithuania. Menu 4. Let's see if my beans with meat in the new brown bag. Let's go ahead and see what's going in there. With the new EC laser thing. Yeah, I know. It's the laser strike. But the entire Minotaur gang is getting behind the EC knives. So I figured I'd get me one to try out. It's not the 6. I'm not into giant knives. I'm into knives that I can do fine working with, because I like to, make spoons and forks and tools and stuff when I'm out there to keep myself sane. But hey, I'm picking up the harmonica too, so pretty soon, I'll be blowing into the. No, I'm not gonna finish that. Let's get this open. Ooh, look at that. That's sharp. Oh, it comes with snazzy sheath. It comes with that little kit thing that Dub and Ryan have on theirs. I'm going to go ahead and put mine on there. I'll do that as another video so you can see what's inside it. But let's see what's inside here. And it looks like it's chocolate bar. It's a nice Mylar, which means it'll probably last forever. Apricot jam. Is it leaking? No, it is not. Ooh, good. I like apricot jam. Oh, it sucked. That was leaking all over the place. A little stove. We'll be heating ours up in a pot of hot water. Not using the stove. I don't like lighting fires in the house. Rice porridge with apples. I could do it outside. I just did the sun oven out there, but wow. Accessory pack with 4 coffees. Them Latvians love their coffee. Did I say Lithuanian? It's a Latvian ration, I believe. Our shelf-stable rye bread. I bought it just for that. I saw it in Eats Treats and MREs. Sue did one, and I saw that bread, and I had to have me some. Raisins. It looks like unsulfured golden raisins. The sulfur, some people are sensitive to that. Our beans and meat. Cans not bulging, not leaking. That's always a plus. And then some strawberry jam. And it doesn't look to be leaking. But these, check those out. That's just poor condition. But we'll try some of that on our bread. And that's it for this ration, which I think is probably maybe a 12-hour ration, because it looks like it's got a breakfast and a lunch. So let's get to the accessory pack before we throw things out in a tray. Ooh, this Ziploc bag's got a little hole so you could hang it up. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That thing. We're not going to use that, because we have the spark. A tactical spark. Okay. 4 coffees. A yellow label tea. I like it when they have teas. Sometimes you just don't want coffee. 2 giant, freaking huge sugars. Oh yeah, you might have noticed that the Lemon Fresh wipe. This ration review has 5% more banter. If you feel you haven't gotten enough banter, please contact the manager so he can tell you to do what you can with your complaint. Some gum, because no one's paying me to do this. So guess what? I'm the boss. We got 4 tabs, matches, stove, rubber band. Again, not going to use that. We're going to save that for something. Tray. Yes. Now. All right. So everything's out on the tray. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the beef and beans. Nice hiss. No hiss. Ooh. Again, this one smells kind of like the other one, with the beef and the barley. That one kind of smelled like corned beef hash. So I'm going to get this heating up, and then we'll get to the rest of this stuff. So we're waiting for our main to heat up, as well as some water for the porridge. Go ahead and open up our check and make sure that our bread is closed. The Canadian trucker's bread was leaking. That looks good. Looks good. I think it was the Grandmaster Dub C. His bread came as like one piece. It looks like there's a slice in there. Oh, it is dry, bone dry, bone dry. We don't like dry bread. It's falling apart. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely two separate slices. But yeah, it's a little broken up. But that's okay. Rye bread is bread. Not that wheat snack garbage or pizza slice. Nah. 100 milliliters of water should be done any second. So I gotta say, those EC knives, they're good at opening ration packs. Ooh. It's a rice porridge. Let's get out of there. Oh, raisins have a little hanger as well. There's something about raisins that's pretty amazing. Because when you're on, like, our water's done for our cereal. When you're on like one of those specialty diets like Whole30 and stuff like that, they don't let you eat any added sugar. When I was on that, my favorite thing, like the third or fourth weekend, was celery with almond butter with raisins. The raisins were like eating pure sugar. Now that I'm back to drinking coffee with sugar in it, not so much. They're still raisins. Let me get my water for my cereal. And 100 mils of scorching hot water. Okay. Looks like guess baby cereal. You know, when I was feeding the kid growing up, we used to get rice cereal for her, you know, when she was a baby. But it looks like that with little pieces of apple in it. Kind of salty. And it's going to have to sit, because that little crunchy. Let's see. Again, Jack, read the instructions. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It's almost as long as the main. All right, let's open up our chocolate bar. Okay, kids, place your bets. Bloomed or not bloomed? Time's up. Let's find out. Is it bloomed? Ooh. had your bets on bloomed. You win. I mean, that's not so bad. Let's see. Nope, that didn't break it apart. There we go. Both pieces. Now, I'm sure it's fine European chocolate, but the blooming part, it's always just a disappointment. And it's all the way through. That melted completely and then reset. Still really good chocolate. All right, let me go get my main. All right. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Hot. So hot. So hot. All right. Ooh. That is surprising. I was not expecting cannellini beans. I was expecting, like, some pintos or something. That is some hot beef and beans. I mean, there's some nice chunks of meat in there. I don't know what part of the animal it's from. All right, let's try some of our apricot jam. Let's take okay, it's apricot-y. Apricot jam. Apricot jam. Well. That's firm bread. Reminiscent of the Estonian stuff in the can. Let's see what Dub was saying about the friendly to sweet. Definite, strong rye flavor. And that won't do me any good. I was going to get one of those Smurf drinks, but I moved them. So I'm going to have to go get some water. That bread, a little dry. Try some of our raisins. Some pretty good raisins. They're not too hard. Big chunks of beef. Really big beans. Wow. Whatever seasoning they're using, I like it. I'm guessing I got lucky when it came to the main, because those beans, they aren't mushy or overcooked. They're just right. Still got a little firmness to them, little bite. Yeah. Won't mess around with that. But those beans, very creamy. Don't normally dig on beans that much. Eating them pretty much every meal for a couple years kind of starts turning you off on them. But those are pretty good. Those are reminiscent of the pasta fagioli soup. You know the Italian soup with the pasta and the beans? Same beans, I think. Strawberry jam's pretty good. Again, pairs well with the bread. But it's very dry. Go ahead and try a little of our beef and bean. Mm-hmm. Does need the bread. Fine on its own. But it does give it a kind of a roast beef on rye kind of flavor. Maybe if I had a little mustard on that bread, maybe some pickled onions. Pickled onions, that, and the bread. Pretty good. Let's move on over to our, wow. It has not really a porridge anymore. It's more of a rice. Put the 100 mils, maybe it needs more. Seemed kind of runny. Yeah. That was like the breakfast rice that my wife makes. We have cold rice from the Chinese food restaurant. In the morning, she makes a porridge with diced up apples and cinnamon and the old rice and milk. That's what that tastes like. Although that tastes more instant rice than fresh rice, but it's still rice and sugar and fruit. And some sort of powdery texture that we'll identify later. Alright, so it's Friday. I got some stuff to do. With the air quality being decent, I'm going to try and get some work done outside real quick. So overall, all this is pretty good ration. I'd buy that main again. I'd buy it again just to get the main and the bread. Jam's good, both apricot and strawberry. The drinks, you've all had tea. You've all had Nescafe. I don't need to tell you if it's good or bad. You have your own opinion about instant coffee. Those 2 sugar packs, those going into bug out. Those big packs of sugar. Needs a cold drink. Coffees are fine, teas are fine, but it needs that, like one of those isotonic jobs. Raisins are decent. Chocolate's good even though it's bloomed. Creeping up on 250 subscribers, people. We get there. It's going to be a contest. Oh yeah, I got this ration at MRE Mountain. You may be able to find one there. They're on sale every once in a while. But this has been field ration menu number 4. Beans with meat. I've been Jack of Trades. This has been Foreign Ration Friday. Next mail call will probably be pretty big, being that Minotaur announced a bunch of stuff last week. So, I got that to look forward to. Plus, I got a couple other rations hopefully I can get to. And I'm going to finish this before I head out. You have a great weekend. Again, you can get this ration and other imported rations over at MRE Mountain. Sometimes they're pricey, sometimes they're cheap. Right now they're having a buy 2 get 1 free sale on the Lithuanians that everybody loves. So, head on over there, check out yourself some rations. Look forward to a more in-depth review of the EC laser strike, as well as, anything else that comes in this weekend. I've been Jack of Trades. Wow. Ooh. Boy, that when that comes back with the strawberry jelly, it is not friendly. Have a great night.